We'll just quickly go over what we're doing today, and then we'll start chopping trees, releasing blocks and imbalances, and having some fun. So everything really starts the first 7 years of our lives. We have no ability to reason. We're soaking everything up. Everything we see, hear, experience, and so forth. And the mind is forming conclusions about the world because it wants to survive. So this can be based on something really silly. Maybe you see your family, two people fighting about money, and your subconscious mind's like, man, so money equals fighting. So we don't want to have any of this money thing. And so you form a belief that money causes arguments, and every single time as an adult, you interact with money or anything like that, you get into arguments. And so maybe you have a hard time manifesting money, keeping money, and so forth. Or every time you have money, you get into arguments with everybody. I mean, the mind is very unique and it will manifest in its own unique ways. Another way you can get these imbalances, especially in the first 7 years of your life, is based on an emotional response. You had an emotion, you didn't know how to process it, and you held on to it. And an emotion, you're still feeling the emotion. It's tied to a memory, and it will create a limiting belief about you, other people in the world around you. So it is also a powerhouse. And then we have traumatic events. You can also form beliefs about other people, yourself, and the world around you based on traumatic events. Now, that's the first 7 years of your life. After the first 7 years of your life, your subconscious mind closes up shop. It's like, this is how the world works. And this is how you perceive the world, through these lenses, through these filters. So if you grew up in a household where you were never heard, maybe you were abandoned, you may experience, or even rejection or love is bad, you may experience that in your life. You may start rejecting other people first before you get rejected. You're like, I always get rejected, so I'm just going to go ahead and reject the other person. So you create these coping mechanisms, these defense mechanisms, these behaviors, these habits. And a lot of times we don't really realize that these are bad and limiting beliefs or things that are holding us back until either we wake up and start raising our awareness and start paying attention, going to therapy. Someone tells us like, hey, what you're doing is super weird, or that's not normal, and other things. So that's kind of how this works, how this game works, this game of life works. So the purpose of energy healing is to help you release all that gunk that you've been collecting since birth until now that's preventing you from living your best life, preventing you from being healthy. Whether it's physical, emotional, or mental pain, and also bringing in your desires, whether it's love, health, we already kind of tackled health, abundance, all the things. We have the body code, which has the emotion code and the belief code within it. And this one has 6 different categories: energy, circular system, toxins, pathogens, misalignments, and nutrition and lifestyle. So this is like everything about you. So within each category are subcategories within subcategories within subcategories. So we get really detailed. Now, that doesn't mean we get really detailed where I know your deepest, darkest secrets. It just means, is it a despair anchor? Maybe you have some meridian issues and so forth. So your secrets are safe with you. Now, if you are just observing, you can still get in on this secondhand healing. Just like if you need like a organ transplant, not every person is going to be a match, but there's some people they match and you can get a donation, an organ donation from them. So that's the same thing with energy healing. When I'm working on different people, there may be some energy that resonates with you. It's like you match that same vibration, and other times you don't. So the times where you do match, you can actually release the energy as well and get in on that secondhand healing. So definitely sit back, relax, and just set the intention that anything that you match with, you can release as well. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Okay. And so it shall be. Yeah, get rid of it. Anxiety feels like every age, right, Mariah? That's why I'm telling you, it's like everyone's best friend. Whenever anxiety pops up, I was like, yeah, like I'm not surprised. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Energy, mental, and a no will to. Double dang's like, nope, I'm not co-signing for this at all. This is created during a time of sadness, hopelessness, feeling overwhelmed, and you just kept thinking something with so much intensity, or maybe just one time, and your mind's like, oh, I think they want this. Don't worry, I got it. This will be part of our beliefs. So it grabs it, runs away with it, and it becomes part of your personality. There is a chart here. It's a very small chart compared to what it could be. Your mind's picking the closest one. Now, if we get into the sassy ones, I will de-escalate it, okay? So don't like get sassy with me at first with any of these that pop up. I will talk about them. So what is this? Feel feelings. Okay, this one isn't so bad. So a no will to feel feelings. Maybe it's one emotion. You're just like, I don't know how to feel this emotion in my body. You panic and you do whatever you can to either numb yourself, run away from it, and so forth. It could be maybe just a handful of emotions. Maybe it's the negative ones, the positive ones. Maybe it's you expressing your feelings to someone, whether it's lovey feelings or sticking up for yourself. Or it could be reversed, someone expressing their feelings to you, whether it's lovely feelings or not so lovely feelings. Or maybe it's just a little bit of both. And you're just like, no, I don't want any part of it. So you avoid it. So do you need to know more about this? No. Is there anything contributing to the no will to feel feelings? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, organ, and the heart is on probably all. Yeah. So your heart's unhappy. This does not mean it is failing. It just means it's unhappy. Maybe you're creating too many of the emotions it generates and it's tapped out. It's overworked. And it's like, listen, I can't work at 100%. So I'm going to manifest these symptoms in your body to get your attention. So you may dabble in a couple of those, maybe all of them, one of them. So you can have low energy palpitations, discomfort in the chest and shoulders, depression and anxiety, everyone's best friend. But it also generates the following emotions of abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, loss, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, and the big bad word, vulnerability. So a lot of times it starts with the emotions first, and then it will manifest the physical symptoms most of the time. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the heart? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? No. So there's actually something making the heart unhappy. It's not so much the emotions, but something else that's making it unhappy. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. So an idea allergy is a fear or a phobia. It is stranger danger to the subconscious mind. You got hurt. The mind's like, ugh, that did not feel so good. So it takes a snapshot of the environment. So every single thing in that picture and that snapshot, the mind associates it with that pain, even if it had nothing to do with it. If it was a picture, danger. If it was a smell, dangerous. If it was a plant, it's dangerous. The mind thinks you're going to get hurt if you come into contact with anything in there. So think of it as like a location where you got hurt. Maybe, let's pick a different place. Maybe you got into a fight at a McDonald's with someone and it really hurt you. So the mind took a snapshot. So everything about McDonald's is dangerous. So if you see a McDonald's commercial, you get anxiety. You may avoid McDonald's. You get anxiety when you drive past it. You can't eat the food. When you smell McDonald's, you get anxiety. That's your body's way of saying like, hey, you're near this McDonald's thing, you got hurt, we need to get you out of there. So your fight, flight, or freeze response kicks in, anger, self-sabotage, overwhelm, flashbang, pocket sand, you may black out. I mean, and then you just like go rampage mode. It's not pretty. No one said it was. It's just a way for your mind to protect you, to get you out of there. So we do have a chart and we're going to find out what this is. So what is this? Needing someone. Okay, this is one of the ones that is kind of funny in a playful way. It's silly. We may consciously want someone, need someone, rely on someone. But when the opportunity presents itself, we're like, no, we're good. No, I'm just good. I'm fine. I got it. I can handle it. I got it. And then afterwards, we'll be sitting there like, oh, I really wish that someone would just help me. I could really use someone right now, or I could really use someone right now. Is that correct? I don't know. We're going to run with it. So that's how the mind, that's how the mind works. And so it doesn't make any sense. So somehow, some way, your mind associated needing someone as a fear or a phobia. Yep, you. Okay. Listen, I think some of us have a little bit of that within us. Because I know that's the reason why I can explain it, because I used to do that. And sometimes I still do. Okay, so do you need to know more about this? No. Is there anything contributing to the idea allergy to needing someone? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? Yes. So we're actually going to find out the emotion and around what age you created this, which created the idea allergy, which made your heart unhappy. So what is this emotion? Oh, I love when everything comes full circle. So you felt vulnerability. I'm sorry, it's a bad word. You can relate to this as well. So this is vulnerability. You felt vulnerability and boy, did it hurt. And so you're like, needing someone, not my thing, which makes sense why your heart's unhappy, because your heart creates vulnerability. We're all in this together. Amen. All right. So when did you experience this vulnerability? Before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16. So around 16 years old. Those are tough times. So something happened around 16, you created vulnerability, and then your subconscious mind added that defense mechanism, which is making your heart unhappy. So do you need to know more about this vulnerability? No. Anything contributing to the vulnerability? No. Now we're going to go ahead and release the vulnerability because it is fueling the idea allergy. So everyone set your intentions ahead of time, okay? I set the intention to release vulnerability. Did you release vulnerability? Yes. Anything else contributing to the idea allergy to needing someone? No, let's get rid of that. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to needing someone. Did you release the idea allergy to needing someone? Yes. Anything else contributing to the imbalance of the heart? No. Okay. So if there's nothing else contributing to the heart to be unhappy. So when we reset the heart after we gather everything, it's going to be happy unless you add something to it. But it should be fine. So is there another imbalance? Yeah. So we have misalignment meridian, main meridian, and your gallbladder meridian. Your meridians are your energetic veins or arteries. And there's one on each side. And it's just how energy flows throughout the body. Now, when this is unhappy, it's going to let you know, just like the heart. So you can have slow digestion, indigestion after eating fats, craving greasy food, bloating, gallstones, abdominal discomfort, trouble making decisions, feeling criticized, discomfort on the one side of the body or head, or jaundice. And it generates the following emotions. Anger. Hold on, that's too much. That's too far. So anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, and taken for granted. 50 shades of anger. So you may dabble in some of those. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the gallbladder meridian? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. We have some energy, mental, and a will to. So this is like the opposite of a no will to, where you're like, I'm not co-signing for this, but this one you are co-signing for. I think of this as a bad habit. We all have bad habits. We know they're bad for us, but we do it anyways. We just do it. I get it. Like, I have my bad habits too. Jeez, that is loud. All right, so let's find out what this is. Avoid feelings. Your subconscious mind has amazing defense mechanisms. It's like, we're going to avoid feelings and we have no will to feel feelings. So, yeah, any type of emotion, you just run away from it, whether it's from another person, from yourself, anything. Maybe you avoid confrontation. This one has a lot of layers to it. A lot. I mean, this can mean a lot of different things. But do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the will to avoid feelings? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right. So circular system, skeletal system, the skeleton, the main body, spine, thoracic, and the T2. I always think of Terminator. You got the T2. Look at the connection. We'll just zoom in on that. That's as far as I can go. The heart. Runs in the family. Well, not anymore. So the T2. So it's connected to the heart, valves, coronary arteries. I know I'm saying that wrong. And then the lungs, So you can have conditions with your heart or certain chest pains. That's really interesting. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the T2 imbalance? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and release these and reset them. Set your intentions, everybody. So I set the intention to reset and balance the T2. Release the will to avoid feelings. Reset and balance the gallbladder meridian. Reset and balance the heart. Release the no will to feel feelings. Did you release these blocks and imbalances? Yes. So do you have any other blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No.